Spark with any version of Hadoop. Okay, just I'm repeating the statement. How to integrate Spark with any version of Hadoop. Okay, why I'm saying this is just say this. When we try to download Spark, mm, let me show you that what will be there actually when you go with downloading of Spark. So this is the all the Apache products. Okay, so here I'm searching for Spark. Here you have Spark somewhere. Yes, here you have Spark. Just click on this Spark, and I'm going some version of this one. Let us say some 2.2.0. Okay. No. So if you see all these, available links here, 2.2.0 compatible with 2.6 version of Hadoop and 2.7 version of Hadoop, 2.7. Likewise, already Spark version is already available with some version of Hadoop, here 2.6 and 2.7. But I would like to use this Spark version with another version of Hadoop, the version that I'm using in my cluster or in my machine, whatever it may be, but I do not want to go with the already existing versions of Hadoop, that is 2.6 and 2.7. In that case, how do we do that? Okay, so there are links for Spark without Hadoop also. You can observe here. This is the link Spark 2.0 bin without Hadoop, and here we have bin with Hadoop 2.6 with Hadoop 2.7 like this. So what we shall do in this video is we shall download this Spark 2.2.20 without Hadoop. Okay, this is the link without Hadoop, and we shall see how to integrate the already existing Hadoop with this Spark. Okay, let us do that. So I am using Spark 2.2.0 without Hadoop. Okay, now let me click on this. It will start downloading. So it won't take much time. It's a matter of just 2 minutes. Okay, so already I have it is not getting down. There is some issue with this, so some network problem is there. So no problem. Already in my machine, already I have this Spark version 2.2.1, which is without Hadoop. You can observe here Spark 2.2.1 bin without Hadoop. You can see this one here. Okay, right. So after installing this and setting the path in environment variable, everything okay. So I think I am assuming that you know how to set the path of Spark and everything in the environment variable, that is in bash rc file. Okay, so I think you know that. If you don't know that, just drop, leave the comments in the below. I will try to upload that video also, how to set the environment path, environment variables for Spark, everything. Okay, I'm assuming that you have already set the path for environment variable of Spark. Okay, now so I'm having Spark 2.2.1 version without Hadoop. So if I try to start it, what is going to happen? Let's see this. So the Spark Shell is the application, interactive application command for starting interactive application. So you will see this kind of error. Okay, class not found error. So fs data input stream. So whenever you are using a Spark, that Spark must have the library of Hadoop to start. Remember that. Even though Spark can work without Hadoop, remember that Spark compulsory should have the library of Hadoop to start. Without Hadoop library, Hadoop Spark is not going to start at all. Remember this point, very very important point. Okay, Spark doesn't work without having the library of Hadoop. This is very important. Even though we are having Spark without Hadoop, the link is there. It won't work unless we have Hadoop library attached to this library of Spark. Remember this point. Now what we have to do is, so the Hadoop library is missing here for this Spark. So we have to add that, we have to tell where that Hadoop library is there. Okay, now so in my machine here I have installed Hadoop also. But how do we get the library of all Hadoop, all the jar files? Okay, how do we get them? Just see this. This is where I have Hadoop here. Hadoop, I'm using Hadoop 2.9.0 here. Okay, this is the latest version of Hadoop. I'm using Hadoop 2.9.0. Let me open this, and mainly we'll have the library here. We don't have anything here. We don't have any jar files here. Actually, the jar files will be under these directories, under shared directory, under Hadoop, and under common library. There will different size of jar files are there. And not only this path, there are many are there in HDFS. Here we have some jar files. So we need to say, we need to provide all these jar files information to this Spark directory. We have to tell that we need to add all those jar files library. The Hadoop library jar files must be available to this Spark. Okay, so how do we do that actually? So we cannot add each and every jar file, right? We cannot add each and every jar file from here to the Spark library. That's not possible. So what when that's not recommended also. Okay, so with only one step we can do everything. So what I'm going to just observe here. Okay, so just if Hadoop is installed, just like let us verify before whether Hadoop is installed or not. Just see this Hadoop. Yes, it is. If it is showing this, this stuff here, if we can understand that Hadoop is installed in our machine. So next, Hadoop class path. Just type Hadoop class path. So when you give Hadoop class path, it is going to give all the location of the jar files or the configuration files of the entire Hadoop library. Okay, just copy this. Just copy this and now go to Spark library. Here this is the Spark without Hadoop. Open this. This is a configuration directory cynf. Open this, and here we'll have a file called as spark-env.sh. So I renamed it to spark-env.sh, but before renaming it will be spark-env.sh.template will be there. So just try to rename it. Okay, rename it to spark-env.sh. Open that file, and in the last, okay, add this statement: export spark hyphen dist underscore class path equal to, and paste it whatever we have copied it, paste that in double quotes. That's it. Put it in double quotes. Just save this file. Save it. Now go to Spark shell, and if you try to use Spark shell now, it has to work now without any issues. It has to start now. Why? Because we have already specified the Hadoop library to the Spark application. Now it will start. It has to start without any errors. Let us see whether it starts or not. Yes, it is starting successfully. Yes, started successfully. This is how, no, very simple. With only one step, with only just copying the class path here and adding it to the spark-env.s file by using this command. That's it. That will make now we are using Spark 2.2.1 version with Hadoop 2.9. Okay, that combination of download is not available in actually in Apache repository, but we have made it to work as per our requirement. Okay, na? So if you have any questions related to this, just let me know. Drop in the comments. I will try to answer, and I will try to update the video also. Okay, thank you for watching the video.